I'm going to show you how to change your Challenger or Charger splash screen from this to this. Let's get to it. I'm Nick from zAutomotive, and today I'm going to be showing you how to change your splash screen on your Charger or Challenger using the TaZer programmer. We're going to be using our 2016 Dodge Challenger RT Scatpack. We're going to change it to the Scatpack Bee logo and the Hellcat logo. Let's get going. Alright, so we're in our car, the TaZer is up to date, plugged into the car, and married to the vehicle. So, let's get started. Okay, considering this is a vehicle setting, you're going to want to put your car into run. As you can see here, our Challenger splash screen came up. Now, anything in your vehicle settings, you're going to want to do a full reboot. So, since the splash screen adjustment is in a vehicle setting, we'll do a full reboot after we select it. So, let's go through. For starters, you want to be in your audio menu. As you see here, we are in audio. Now we're going to hold down our left arrow here and our cruise cancel button. Once we find the appropriate menu we want to be in, we're going to hit our middle button, all while holding our left button. That left arrow, hit cruise cancel until we get to comfort. Hit our middle button to select it. Okay, so it's saying that we already had our splash screen on Scat, which means we most likely already have something else selected, which is why our Scatpack Bee didn't come up. So we're going to scroll over to Performance, and this is actually how you enable the Hellcat splash screen. Hold down your left arrow, hit cancel to leave this menu, and then go over to Performance. Select it using the center cruise control button. Hit cancel to scroll through this menu. Okay, so see here where it says SRT set to yes? We need that to select to no so we can actually use our Scatpack. As you see here, it also changed it to the second menu. Go back to your audio menu. Now we're back in audio. You can see SRT is set to no. So we're going to do a full reboot now that our splash screen is set to Scatpack. So keep hitting cruise cancel and your left button until you get all the way down to full reboot. Hit the middle cruise control button to activate your full reboot.
A few moments later.
Okay, so our reboot is done, which means we now need to shut off the car, open and close our door, wait for these lights to shut off, wait for this to shut off, which is off already. So once this is all off, that's our first sleep cycle. That's done. Another thing you can do is shut off your car, leave your car, and then come back like a minute later, and everything should be reset. Now we're going to turn the car back on, wait for everything to come back on. Hey look, our Scatpack Bee already came up. But we want to do our 2 sleep cycles and the reboot to make sure the setting solidifies to the vehicle. So now that everything's back, well, this is almost back on. Once this is back on, these are back on, we're going to shut off the car again and do another sleep cycle. This is all back on. This is back on. Shut off your car. Open and close your door to initiate your second sleep cycle. Then we're going to turn it on, and I'll show you that the splash screen, which you just saw, is the Scatpack Bee. This is off. This is off. Let's turn the car back on. And there it is. Okay, so that's how to set it for the Scatpack Bee. Now there is a few more steps for the Hellcat, which I'm going to show you now. As you saw before, we have to turn it to SRT. So our drive mode needs to be in SRT because we're actually telling the car, hey, you're not an RT anymore. You're in fact an SRT. Once you change it to an SRT, you actually can't use the Scatpack Bee logo. So if you want the SRT pages or some of the other SRT features such as steering and all that, your car can only be set to the Hellcat splash screen, just as a disclaimer. So we're gonna go back into run. There's our Bee. We're gonna change this to the Hellcat now. Go back into your TaZer menu. And now we need to tell the car it's an SRT. So go to Performance, scroll through using Cancel. Right here we're going to switch this to Yes using our center button. As you can see, the same thing happened where it changes back to the second menu. We're going to go back to the audio menu and it'll be there again. Not sure why I keep going the long way. SRT is set to Yes. Now we are telling the car it's an SRT. So now we can only use the Hellcat splash screen. But you need to do this to enable the Hellcat splash screen. We can also enable some other features such as our steering to be SRT, which we have on. Our drive mode is SRT. So now that we have that selected, we can go back to comfort and change our splash screen to Hellcat. Okay, our splash screen is on Hellcat. We changed our mode to SRT. So now let's do another reboot and 2 sleep cycles to solidify this option.
Eventually.
Okay, so we did our full reboot. We did our 2 sleep cycles. So now let's turn the car on and let's see our Hellcat splash screen. And there it is. So there you have it. That's how to change your splash screen on your Dodge Charger or Challenger using the TaZer programmer. And as mentioned, if you're going to change it to the Hellcat, you need to turn it into an SRT first. Once it's in SRT mode, you can no longer have the Scatpack Bee logo. So thanks so much for watching. Give us a thumbs up if you liked this video, if you found it helpful. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, that would be awesome if you do so. And please leave us a comment below if there's anything else you'd like to see or if you have any questions about how to do this. And if you would like to stream video directly onto your Uconnect radio, here's the video you need to watch next. Check it out. Leave us a comment there too. Let us know what you think. Thanks.